What is the legal standard or basis needed to modify a final decree in Utah? Attorney Peter Kern explains. The legal standard to modify a final decree in Utah is a significant and material change in circumstances. However, it's important to understand that it's always better to get it right the first time. Utah law places an additional burden on the moving party seeking to modify an order. The additional burden is to show that a material and significant change in circumstances has taken place and was unforeseen since the entry of the divorce decree. Interestingly, there are a lot of cases on the subject. The bar is always present, but it can be lowered to show that the final divorce decree is not necessarily as worthy of confidence as others might be. This is generally the case when the court never took evidence or made a ruling in the underlying divorce case. The divorce decree was a product of a stipulation. This is a very fact-dependent analysis that each court must undertake in ruling on a petition to modify. Therefore, it's very important that the moving party provide the court with enough information to make that finding. Some important factors for the court to consider are how long it took the parties to get to their divorce decree from the time the petition was filed, whether the parties had attorneys, whether they attended mediation, whether they held hearings to obtain temporary orders, and whether either party was unable to meaningfully participate in the divorce process. For example, was one of the parties so emotionally distraught that they were unable to meaningfully participate in the divorce process? Did their financial situation prevent them from being able to properly participate? Any factor that would help the court consider the modification will be taken into account. While the court places a high value on the finality of a case, they allow modifications because they recognize that the children's best interests are very important. They leave the door open to make additional changes when the best interests for children require it. Call now to schedule your free consultation or visit our website at www.peterkern.lawyer.